We are here. Welcome to Prep Talk Live, episode 128, Proof of Life.
Yep.
We are here. It's been a while. It's been a few
Been
weeks.
been a little bit. I feel a little rusty.
Yeah, but you know what? We're really good at this. We'll get the cobwebs off.
Yeah, we can do it. We can do it.
I'm Casey with Cascadia Dispatch. Joining me, as always, the most prolific TikTok creator, I think, in the last month, is Tup, the Urban Prepper. Tup, what's going on other than all of the content you've decided to just throw everywhere all the time?
Well, I'm trying to do put more out there and feed in the TikToks in addition to the long form videos. But yeah, I've been trying to. I was like, I've heard other people say, "Oh, you should just try doing TikTok daily and see what happens." So I've been trying to do that to see.
It's fantastic. I wake up every morning, and the first thing on my For You page is Tup.
Nice, great.
Telling me about one of the underrated preps, or
I have another series coming out where I've actually been I've been testing out a video editor that could do some of the preliminary editing work for me, because like when you record those ones, I do it all like in one take, and then I mess up most of the time, and then usually the last take is to go to an end, so there's a lot of cropping that's needed. So there's one guy that sent me a email. I think he lives in India, and he's like, hey, I'd be happy to do some editing for, so I've been testing that out to see if it's people like it or not. So
how's it going?
Well, the first batch I didn't like not having the creative control over, like it felt a little kind of AI cropped to me, and I didn't like that. So then we kind of redid like the arrangement. I'm like, hey, just, you don't have to have it video ready. Just do the preliminary crops for me and like placeholder where you think like the B-roll should go, and give me the Adobe Premiere Pro video file, and then I'll finish it from there so I could do it like how I want. So I think that's going to work a little bit better. And if it saves me like 2 to 3 hours of like editing shorts,
That's a huge improvement.
Yes, yeah, it's because like with that last one, the one that you've been watching, I did that weeks ago, and like and then I staged them all out to go out. But like that one, I basically recorded it that night and I sent it to this person, and he did the editing. And when I woke up in the morning, they were all like ready. Okay, now you could clean these up as you see fit. So that's what we did.
That is awesome. That is one of the things that I really enjoy about using the services or people that are in, India or Pakistan, anywhere where you can kind of cheat the global time zones.
Yes,
it's really wonderful.
But waking up to I have drafts for all those things I recorded, and they were a complete mess when I sent them to you, because I mess up so often when it's not like a live stream. Like, you want it to be perfect, and I mess up so much when I'm talking or there's some background noise or something. But anyway, so that wraps up today. I think was the last one of that series, and then I have another one going out like a week later that'll do another 10 for a whole different topic. So I'm just seeing how it works.
Oh, wow. Very cool. Well, I'm very excited to see how it goes, and then to potentially copy your idea.
Yes,
and do it.
I'll send you. I'll have my people contact your people. They'll get you the editor.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so
I'll
I'm trying
license
to do
the copy. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to do more of that batch filming where you just film a whole bunch all at once and then see how that goes. So, but geez, it's been a while since we've talked, and so much is going on.
Yeah, it's been like 3 weeks because we had
because I had a couple conflicts on some Wednesdays. Like, it was weird.
Yeah, and then we had family stuff last week and everything. So it's like, it tends to be that like we do really well until then all of a sudden we don't, and then it just goes off the rails, and then we have to come back. And
it's usually the kids' fault. It's usually our kids' fault.
Really is. It really is. Speaking of which, because you're making another one.
Yeah, I need another project for to do.
Yeah, yeah. You're like, you know what? Things were going too well. I
So
think.
yeah, I finally like I've evacuated my home office. So like the background that we might have saw in some past videos, like
Yeah.
all the stuff is like cleared out from there, except for there's junk and there's like leftover preps and stuff. But most of the stuff is
Look,
out of there.
babies need bear spray, and maybe they'll
Yes,
find the gold coin.
the clear out the pepper spray clear out canister is still in there technically, so I got to get that out. But uh, so I've successfully moved the home studio to the basement. I didn't do an outbuilding because I know we were talking about that, and I
Yeah.
was able to claim some space into this. We have this bonus room that was unused except for junk, and so I had my assistant Chat GPT help. I took a photo of the space. I'm like, hey, I need a studio. I need storage space, and I want this is my color scheme, and we worked on it,
Mhm.
and it came up. Okay, here's what you have to do, and you have to make this fake wall and all this stuff, and it gave me the shopping list to go to Home Depot. So I did. So I've been doing construction, so I'm almost done with it. When I go home tonight, I'm gonna finish it, and then I'll have like this like dedicated like studio like backdrop and everything, which will be cool, and it'll still be functioning where I have storage space for things. So
That
that's pretty
is
exciting.
fantastic.
Yeah. I'm
I
super
love
excited
that.
about that. So I might need to upgrade my camera because I've been using that little DJI Pocket Osmo for for
Yeah.
everything, but it's not the best for like for a studio. It's more for like it's a vlogging type thing. It's really good for,
Yeah,
like, on the go, like, video filming, but
yeah. Well, supposedly there is some webcam feature in it because when
mm,
I was getting mine, I was looking at it as potentially because of the gimbal and everything else, like setting up and having that be like a webcam for
ooh,
conferences or video conferences or something like that. But
it's
I
such
never
an
actually
awesome
connected
it's
it.
so awesome. I wish I had it the whole time I've been doing videos because I could keep
Yeah.
it in my pocket, and I have, like, the
Mhm.
wireless mic. It's just, oh, this is so nice.
It is fantastic. Yeah.
Yes,
That was
but
I
the
appreciate you turning me on to that because just
yeah,
like everything
it's
else,
amazing.
you said it was good, so I went and got one.
Okay, good, good.
Yeah.
I've made a lot of spouses mad over the years by recommending gear, and then the person buys it, and, "Hey, you spent $700," and, "Well, Top said it was okay."
Yeah,
Oh,
Tubb
okay,
said it was
that's
fine.
good.
Also, it was at Costco. So, I mean,
Yes,
how bad could it have been? Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, so I think one of the times when we do a prep talk live, it'll be with my the back. It won't be in the bunker where I'm at right now. So
that is fair. I like that idea. I think that is.
let's see what else is going
Although
on.
you could get a printed background that's like a bunker.
That's true. Yeah, this one's more of like the color scheme, and I have like I didn't want to have it. I didn't want to look like a garage backdrop that has like the tools and stuff hanging in there, but there's some similarities. But
Is it lots of flags and really
no,
aggressive flashlights and
no, there's no
don't tread on me? Are there
There's
snake
no
things? And
flags, no gear, nothing. It's just like a logo and colors, and then like, and that's it. I might put my YouTube play button there, maybe, but we'll see.
the fact that you have one, you should totally put it up.
Yeah, my wife said I should because I
If
had it
I
in the
have one, I would just hold it like in
okay.
front of me during all of the video. I would just be like, "So yeah, anyway, I have this." Yeah,
Well, the one I keep most is I have one from like, when I first started the channel in 2011, no, was that has it been that long? Yeah, 2011. And it was the Tactical Viewers Choice Awards, and it was like best channel under 500 subscribers, and I keep that one too. So that one means more
that
to
is
me than the YouTube one for some
amazing.
reason. So
That is
try to always
fantastic.
remember where you came
Yeah.
from. So
Well, you should just have like an award thing behind you. So like when
okay,
you're talking, it's just
yeah,
like all of the awards.
yeah.
Um, because you're a big deal.
Well,
You deserve it.
they're both flattering. One's a lot bigger of a number, but the one under 500, like, for some reason, that means a little bit more. Like getting that first subscriber and getting the first
Yeah.
20 means more than than the last, than the other ones. But for me, at least,
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's interesting to climb because it was like it's kind of like once you start going, like,
yeah.
okay, does anyone want to pay attention to you? And like, do you have anything that's relevant to say? And then like you start to get it, and then once you get to a certain point, like, okay,
And then
people are
usually,
just
like,
gonna discover you. But
yeah, a larger channel might give you a shout out, and then you get a big bump, and then half of them will
Mhm.
leave after they don't like you anymore, and then then
Yeah,
maybe another channel will shout you out, and then you get a little bump, and then they'll get mad. Oh, this guy's too nerdy. So,
yeah, exactly. Too many PDFs. We're done with
yes,
him now.
way too many PDFs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I so many. There's some stuff I can't say on the air yet, but So it's a really exciting stuff happening on the prepping stuff side.
Well, I'm super excited. We'll find out about it as it happens. We
Yeah,
can
yeah,
debrief about it.
yeah. Well, when we're backstage after being live,
Yeah,
we can,
yeah. We'll do the secret,
yeah,
combinations.
working real closely with Morgan from Rogue Preparedness on some projects and some 3D printed projects, which is going to be cool. So that's fun. Let's see what else. Been talking a lot to Lisa whenever I can. So we talk every
The
maybe
the queen.
a bi-weekly queen meeting, and we just kind of,
Okay, excellent.
and all we talk about is AI stuff. Like, yeah, but it's fun.
Does Sutton Stays use AI? I feel
She's
like she doesn't on principle, but I don't know.
well, I don't want to speak on her behalf, but we chat.
Okay, all
If she
right,
drops in
all
the
right.
if she drops it, but long story short, I think like for like I don't know for like the creative part, but like
Yep.
all the business stuff behind the scenes things, like it's really handy.
Okay, all right. Yeah, because I was like, I feel like she, on the one hand, would like. I feel like she would love it if she used it, but I also feel like maybe she would not want to be with the robots.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I was actually one of the things that I have been playing around with my stuff is like I have my open claw that I put together, um, and I've been trying to figure out how to um, create memory for it, and uh, so I've been translating a lot of the documents that I have that are like kind of like our family um, operating system and wiki and knowledge base and stuff into markdown files that
Hmm.
then I can have as basically as a repository that then Claude, OpenClaw, ChatGPT, whoever, any of them can actually utilize and then have more information about, you know, us and what we're doing and more
Yeah.
context.
It's amazing. Like the I was testing out this one offline uh bot kind of thing, and I had like
Hmm.
OpenClaw write me code to test it to do the auto, and just within minutes, and it was like, oh, this would have
Yeah.
taken me forever. So it's amazing, exciting times, scary but
Yeah.
exciting.
There's a new I found out there is a new plugin for OpenClaw that is, I guess it was written by Google, but it's not Google official.
Okay.
That is supposed to plug into Google Workspace. So like Gmail, Calendar, Google Docs, Google Drive, all of that. And I use that a lot for my stuff because I can edit it and then I can have the actual file like as an Excel or whatever back up to my family hard drive and then back up off cloud. So I kind of use that as like a UI mechanism for a lot of the stuff I'm trying to do.
Cool.
Um, so I'm going to test out and see if that new kind of it's a skill, not a skill,
Yeah.
it's a CLI. It's a content library or something like that
Yeah.
that you plug in and it tells OpenClaw how to use Google stuff. Because the one plugin that they had, I didn't like and it didn't work very well. That was
Yeah.
like made by a person. So I'm hoping that this one will work better.
Cool.
Because I would really like to be able to, as I have thoughts and ideas and stuff that I want to get down, have OpenClaw actually write that stuff down for me into actual documents, not just chat memory.
Yeah. Super
Um,
cool.
yeah,
That's kind
I
of
was
my
also
sorry.
thinking too about playing around with ChatGPT for like thumbnail stuff. So I've started seeing a lot of people use ChatGPT or an AI to make like thumbnails for
Yeah.
their videos or like
Yeah,
background
I've toyed on
images.
like I think for the background images it's cool for sometimes like
Mhm.
the AI generated thumbnails look like AI generated thumbnails, so they
Yes,
I don't know. I,
yeah, but for like the background images.
yeah, for the background images, yeah,
Um,
for sure. Yeah.
yeah, because I realized that like when we put everything together, like I don't always switch out the background of the thumbnail, and so every episode looks exactly the same. So being able
Oh,
to,
for Prep Talk
you know,
Live type thing. Okay, yeah,
yes,
that'd be cool.
yeah, to kind of update that.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea.
Um, let's think what else.
What else has been on
Um,
your end? I
yeah, we had big fun family celebration. We had a big family celebration, birthday related, for our youngest last weekend. So we had a bunch of family in town. That was super fun. I feel like that has been the focus in our house for like the last couple of months, and so it was nice to kind of be done with that, and now we can kind of put the house back together the way that it was, and we got a lot of stuff from like Amazon and Walmart, like all of the places for party favors and stuff. So we had all the boxes in the garage, and we haven't been able to
Yeah.
walk in our garage. So out, but I think that the couple of things that one is I built um, like a ham radio cheat sheet for myself,
Nice.
and programmed all of our ham radios um, with kind of updated repeaters and that sort of stuff. And
Is
that was
there
a
like
fun
a
little AI project.
Yes, I was gonna say, is that a little fun AI project to do? Okay, so
Yep, I asked them how, because I have Yezus and I have Baofangs, and so I was
yeah,
like, okay, and also I have Midlands that are GRMS or GMSR, whatever
I
the
have a
acronym
few of
is.
those in the storage.
And supposedly, I have heard that some of the Baofangs can transmit and receive the same frequencies that those radios do. You're not
Oh,
supposed to
cool.
transmit, it is against the rules and everything else,
Yeah,
but you could theoretically listen in, and then in like an emergency, you could utilize those frequencies. So
yeah,
I had
cool.
ChatGPT help me come up with like, what are my local repeaters? What sort of a file should I put together with Chirp to actually upload and put into the radios? Um, and then how to prioritize
Super
it.
cool.
So
That sounds like a
um,
great video.
it was very cool. I should make it a video.
That's a
I
great
should.
video.
Yeah, it's a fantastic video.
Yes, I love
Um,
it.
what I need to do is like record myself doing this stuff, and then like screen record it, and then go
Yeah.
back and decide how I'm going to chop it up.
No, I love
Um,
that. That sounds awesome. I wanna copy that.
yeah, so I can send you the thing, but yeah, it works really really well. And then I've also tried to just continue with the, I guess it's like a slow purge of stuff from the house. So just stuff that like we have that's just taking up space, and it's like, oh, I might need this one day or whatever. Just trying to kind of work through some of that sort of stuff.
We did the same thing. I just rented another dumpster over the weekend, and
Yeah.
there was and we didn't think we were going to fill it up, but we filled it up with our purge supplies. And then I also had a couple few I called some friends. Hey, if you want to dump anything, you come over and put it in the dumpster. So uh, yeah, it feels good. There's some areas of the house that were bothering me, and so we purged those ones, and those are looking good now. So
Yeah,
we
it's
I was,
it's a little interesting with the like purging thing, because I think there is this consistent tension. I won't speak for all prepping people, but I will say, like, when I'm in therapy on Fridays,
yeah.
there is this kind of tension between wanting to have the things and being prepared and finding the things and collecting the things and all of that, and also then having those things around you that just takes brain space. And
Yeah.
so um, there was a TikTok I was watching where the guy was saying, that all of these items in your house are like having conversations with you, and you don't necessarily always want to have them. So it's like, you used to play guitar, you have your guitar in
Mm,
the storage. You're probably not going to play the guitar anymore, but because it's there, you notice it and you like think about, oh, it's a guitar. It's same thing with like prepping supplies and stuff. It's like, oh, I have all of these, snow outfits, but like we don't go to this. Like, do I really need all of those available, or do I need them in this part of the house? Should I put them somewhere where they're, out of sight, out of mind, sort of thing?
yeah, I like that way of thinking of that. I'm gonna use that on my wife next time we do a purge. I'm like, hey, this is really taking. You're thinking about it in the back of your mind. Well, then Casey told me that
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you're
yeah.
Mr. Golden Boy in the top household. Like I can't hear
I'm
it.
I'm excited you're making a studio, because then you get to write off like That whole area, the whole
I'm writing
basement.
all yes. Well, I was already writing off I have a larger space to write off now because I have, like,
Yep.
the part that's, like, the backdrop and, like, what's on camera, and then I have, like, the real work where the real work gets done and that too. So it's slightly larger or it's actually double what my other space was, so that's good too.
Yeah. That's a fantastic thing.
Yeah.
We love a good write off.
And the people at a FedEx office are we've been working on it together because I've been doing some poster board prints, and it's just like the colors weren't matching like what I wanted. So they're fully invested too. So I even like I've been documenting doing it with the DJI, and so they're on camera for if I do a video of it. So they're
That
excited.
is fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
But I had something else I was gonna say. Oh, I finally convinced my wife to. Uh, she purged some of her she like during COVID, she was heavy into pressure canning and was pressure
Yep.
canning uh these hot
The
pepper
Pepper Queen.
jam. Yes.
Hmm.
So she finally purged like hundreds of spicy pepper jam that or pepper
Pepper
jam.
peppers.
Yeah, and it was like the fatali and pepper jam. Like any pepper that has the word fatal in it, usually it's pretty it means it's pretty hot. So like we're like, hey, we can't eat like 200 of these. I could barely eat one. It's too hot. And so
Yeah.
she finally purged it. So that was a big win over the weekend.
Well, that's fantastic. That's
Yeah.
excellent. Now she has more jars to fill with new peppers
She has
for this year.
we have so many jars.
Now, did she actually grow the peppers, or did she buy the
Yes.
peppers and then
No,
can them?
she grew I could understand one plant, but I had a problem with like 25 of these things, like in like container. It was like container garden of fatal. I'm just going to call them fatal peppers, but fatali is
I
what they're called. Like
I'm really impressed that she got them to grow because I keep trying to
she's
get
pretty
peppers
good.
to
She's pretty
grow,
good.
and it's always a struggle.
Yeah, I don't know what her trick was on it. I remember her putting bananas at the bottom of the dirt for whatever. Like I don't know, but
Potassium.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, what else is terrific? Yeah, and that's one of the few times I get to test my gas mask out is when she's dehydrating those peppers because she would make like a sprinkle too in it. But it was
Yep.
I had to walk around with with my mirror safety gas mask to.
It's a
Uh,
good thing that you had it. You
yeah,
were
it was good.
prepared.
Yeah, we were prepared
That's
for that.
real pepper spray type stuff.
It's
Like
yeah. I
that's
told her she should come up with an organic prepper pepper spray or something.
she can sell it at a farmer's market.
Yeah, I think so.
Artisanal, handcrafted pepper spray.
Yep,
I think
only the
that's
best. Only the best stuff
Mrs.
for the bad guys.
Mrs. Prepper's pepper spray.
Yeah, I like it. It's kind of a tongue twister, like a Peter Piper, Victor Piper.
Yeah, exactly. I think you're totally in the ballpark though.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic.
What other prepper things have been going on? Yeah, that's the big one for me. Offloading. I have this one external, like a storage unit that was I'm offloading some of the stuff in there.
You have
I'm not,
several of those.
yeah, so one of them is going bye bye because it's like the stuff in there is not worth more than I've been paying for it every year technically. So I'm I'm restructuring some things. So that's going on. Let's see what else. I want to do another prepper meetup. I want like either Portland or
I like
somewhere
that
else.
idea.
Yeah, because I got
I'm
more stuff.
I'm a
I
fan.
think it's starting to build up again, and I need
Got
to.
more stuff.
Yes, I do. So we might just do it at your house. We'll
That's fine. That's totally
just
okay.
invite everyone over. Hey, let's just go to Casey's house really quick.
Yeah, no, that's I think that's totally reasonable and fair. I like that
Yeah,
plan very much. And yeah, I'd say we go for
yeah.
it.
I think, but like, oh crap! I have the baby coming. That's gonna be tough. You're gonna have to
Well, I mean, that
babysit
is
and
a
change. You're gonna have
poor
to change
timing plan
diapers.
on your part.
Yeah, yeah. That's poor timing.
Yeah, yeah, you really should have, you know,
Crap.
thought that through a little bit more.
Yeah, I should have thought that. Okay, well, I still need to do
Um,
it. I need to
yeah, no,
purge
I think
again.
it's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bernie was texting me. Bernie's texted me like every week, been like, "Hey, are you guys on? Are you guys on?" And I've had to be
He
like, "No,
texted me
sorry,
too.
we're."
I need to get back with him. Like he
He
texted
he
us.
only wants to be on. Like he only wants us to be on when we're not on, and then
Yeah,
we don't hear from him.
yeah,
So
yeah. He's gonna ghost us now. I
yeah,
don't think
exactly.
he's in
So
the. I don't see him in the chat room, so he doesn't.
yeah, I don't see him in the chat either, but that's okay. We'll shout out
Who all do we
to
have in the
Bernie.
chat? We have Taylor's been doing some good information stuff
Yeah,
on radios.
there's a lot of
Caitlin
ham radio
Strain.
stuff
Yeah,
in there.
there's the I saw Pigs Fly is there. It's good to see Pigs Fly. Anyone else?
Yeah, There's a lot
Like
of stuff
Utah
around
Mike.
Chirp being like a good software program for programming your radios,
Yep.
which 100% agree with. Um, and yeah, the GMRS is like for like kind of like three groupings of like handheld radios that you find. Like one is like the Motorola, like the standard like walkie-talkie style that you can use. You just buy them, you don't need anything. The GMRSs look like those standard walkie-talkies, and you can buy them like at Home Depot
Yep.
or Cabela's or whatever. But they say GMRS on them, and you need to like theoretically send away for a license. You don't have to take a test, but you have to pay like I think it's $10 or something like that to the FCC to use it. It's because they're more powerful than the standard ones. And then you get like the ham radios, which require the licensing and the whole process. But the frequencies, specifically Baofangs, are notorious for not limiting the frequencies as well as they should. So a lot of times you can get a Baofeng radio that will listen and theoretically broadcast on, although it's against the rules and you shouldn't do
Mhm.
it, on the GMRS frequencies,
Okay.
is what I have heard. So I had ChatGPT help me build it out so that if we were going to do that, essentially we would have like our local repeaters, if the places that we go to or we would evacuate to, repeaters along the way around each of those routes.
That's
And
awesome.
then, yeah,
Again,
and
a
then
great video.
really look, we have the best ideas on here. We just
Yes.
don't like you're making me look bad. You're actually following through on stuff
I'm
now.
trying
Like
to. I'm
the
trying
whole
to.
plan
The
was,
yours
hey,
sounds way better than any of the stuff I've been doing.
and then also like the emergency frequencies, so like the weather and that sort of stuff. And then it isolated some frequencies for us to use like as a family. So like if we just wanted to go radio to radio, like frequencies that we could use for that. And then the GMRS frequencies that were like super emergency or whatever and use those. I haven't tested it
Awesome.
out to see if it actually would work, but it's what I got.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So
Using
yeah.
ChatGPT for that. Wow. Man, that'd be great. I want to watch that. I remember someone at SHOT Show when they were trying to figure out all the booths that they wanted to go to. So they fed the map to SHOT Show, and then it helped them. Okay, go here, go here. And I'm thinking something similar with like your repeaters and everything. Hey, this is my bug out route to my aunt's house. This is my route to this place, and then having it come up with like, okay, go to this. You can hop on here, and then having it program Chirp or through Chirp.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah. Cause we had one, cause like we go up to Seattle occasionally. So we're like, okay, build us a route to Seattle.
You have to let me know every
Um,
time you come to Seattle because I need to have like we have to go
well,
through the
that's fair.
approval process. Yeah.
Of
Okay.
course. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to let, everybody has to be on board
We have to
with
be all
everybody
ready
know.
to go. Okay.
Yeah. And then we had, what was the other thing? Bend. So we go to Bend
I love Bend.
often, and that's another like that would be an evacuation route for us. And then we also have family that lives in Montana, and so we drive out to them sometimes. So we were like, okay, build me a plan for all of these eventualities. Um, and it did a fantastic job. At least I think so. I haven't actually tested the frequencies yet, but from what I understand, it's supposed to.
It's probably good.
Um, so yeah, so that's what I was working on.
Yeah, man, all this prepper stuff going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly. There's all kinds of fun things happening.
Let's see any other updates that I have. I got it. My son's driving now. He has his own car. I forget if he had that last
Oh,
time.
he did not.
He
That's
has
very
he has a
exciting.
nicer car than I do, and of course and he has like
As
real
well,
nice
he
storage
should.
space, and so now I gotta trick out his first aid kit, and I gotta do like his car EDC, and so a whole other project to work on. And meanwhile, is just in the hoopty, just limping that Honda
In the
Element around.
hoopty.
Yeah, I took it to the shop on Friday, and then that cost a lot of money, and then I had to bring it back on Monday. That cost more money, and then meanwhile, my son's just living at large in his ride. Like,
He's like, I don't see what the problem is, Dad. I
Yeah,
don't see
and then
what's wrong with this.
yeah, then he's like, "Dad, can you fill up my gas tank?" I'm like, "Dude, you better edit some videos.
Yeah, exactly. You better get on that, buddy. You
Yeah,
gotta make that happen.
you gotta earn your keep
Yeah.
for free room and board and now gas." Yeah,
Oh,
I totally have his car bugged with, uh, it's air tags and stuff too, so so I know where he's at.
that is fantastic. I
Yeah,
love that.
and he
Um,
has his dash I put a dash cam in there because I think all vehicles should have that for your own protection, and
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So
I
that's
think
but
that's
his first aid kit, and needs I saw what it because it came with a first aid kit, which I thought was pretty cool, like Velcros to
hmm
the back of the trunk, and I said, "Oh, that's awesome," but I looked inside and it was underwhelming, so it's not
Oh,
prepper
okay. Well,
approved, not prepper
yeah,
approved.
we don't need underwhelming. That's
No,
not a thing.
no, so
That's
we need
not
to fix that.
acceptable.
Yeah.
Um,
Any
oh
other
my
prepping
goodness.
projects going on? Garage has been getting cleaned out a little bit, reorganized, dumping some prepper stuff. We did the dump. We talked about the studio. Yeah, man, busy times.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
they're still going radio in the chat room.
Yeah, there's lots of radio stuff happening.
Have him do a
Uh,
video on car maintenance and fuel consumption for prepping. Now we're talking, Taylor.
there we go. There we
Yeah,
go. That's a good one. I like that.
I like that.
I like that very much.
Have my son do a video on it. He barely
Uh,
knows how to fill the gas tank up.
Be like, yeah, no,
He
that
doesn't know how to change a tire. I have to teach him how to change a tire. Morgan is writing me as we speak on some stuff. Very cool.
all right. Well, I think we did good. Proof of
Is this
life.
just more? This is our proof of life stream that we're.
I think this is our proof of life stream. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Now, are
We're
we
gonna
good
get
for
with
next?
ChatGPT and help us come up with scripts for the next several.
Yeah, on the
But
today's
what does your
tax
schedule look like?
day for everyone. Hopefully, that's
Yeah,
at
exactly.
least in the U.S.
Yeah, hopefully that's not too painful for
So
everybody.
next Wednesday might be rough,
Okay.
but the rest of the days are all good. But yeah, we'll have my people contact your people.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Awesome,
I'm glad we're
fantastic.
both still alive. We're still both kicking,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
we
can't wait for that Chat GPT inspired chirp programming video to come out. That's going to be
yes,
good, and for the
yes,
TikTok short on it too.
exactly. Yep, I will work on that
And I'll
expeditiously.
send you my video editor guy that does shorts.
That's fantastic. All right, everyone. Well, we will see you possibly next week, if not the week after. And thanks for joining us. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.